Why, hello there. I'm Pepsicita. Have you ever wondered whether you have free will? You can decide to take a shower in a woman's prison, or you can decide not to take a shower in a woman's prison. But is this really free will? How do you know whether you want to take off all your clothes? While a domineering woman with hairy legs watches you. It turns out that when our brains are first formed, it is already set to like certain things. We are programmed to like certain colors, shades, and tastes, even unusual ones. All of this is determined by your genes. Say your brain programming tells you to like heavy, dark green, oval-shaped vegetables. It may take some time to figure out if you like lettuce or cucumbers or thick, ripe melons. But when you do figure it out, what you're figuring out is whether these real-world objects fit in with your genetic programming. So, in a sense, there is no free will. You are programmed to like whatever you are programmed by the structure of your brain to like. And all you can do is figure out what kind of things will satisfy your programming. Even if you think you could change your likes, that too is the result of programming. Maybe part of your programming likes the idea of being lazy. And part of your programming likes the idea of being hardworking. Different factions in your brain can battle it out for years to determine supremacy. Environmental factors can also change your preset likes and dislikes too. For example, if you are rewarded with government handouts for being lazy, the lazy portion in your brain will be strengthened. As your personality appears to change over time, it will appear superficially that you are the one changing your programming. But in reality, it is simply one faction in your brain with its own likes and dislikes getting the upper hand over another faction in your brain. You are merely an observer to a complex biological intramural debate raging inside your head between different factions. And if we can map out your brain with 100% accuracy and know all the stimuli you're exposed to, we would already know exactly how you are going to change, just like that lady in the Matrix. But before you get too depressed about this, consider if there really could ever be 100% absolute free will. If you didn't have innate likes and dislikes, how could you ever decide whether you like anything? The answer is that you couldn't. If you had no preset likes or dislikes, you couldn't even decide if you would like to take off your clothes in a woman's prison. You can't decide if you'd like to disrobe in a woman's prison if you had no preset likes for enclosed, wet spaces and firm, domineering women. So free will in the purest sense can never really exist. Perhaps then, free will as we understand it is the ability to choose the things that our pre-programmed mind wants. For example, there's no particular reason for me to like dark, handsome vegetables. But if I am programmed to want it, to really desire it, well then, my ability to pursue it, to have it as many times a day I like, can be said to be an exercise of free will. Free will. Hope this has been helpful to you. I am Pepsicita.